the national anthem.
The Executive Governor of River State, Her Excellency, the Deputy Governor of River State, the Speaker, River State House of Assembly, the Head of Service, the Secretary to the Government of River State, members of the State House of Assembly, members of the State Executive Council, distinguished guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Today, the Government of River State and Julius Berger Nigeria PLC has signed a contractual agreement for the construction of the Rumukurushi-Elimbo flyover bridge. The Government of River State and Julius Berger Nigeria PLC has already successfully commissioned the Rebesi flyover on the 7th November 2020. The Rumukururu flyover commissioning was done on the 1st March of 2021. The artillery flyovers commissioning was done on the 2nd March of 2021. The Rumola flyover commissioning done on the 9th December 2021, and the new GR Junction flyover commissioning was done on the 11th December 2021. You may please recall that the first 3 flyovers were delivered in a record time of 16 months. Altogether, Julius Berger has handed over 5 flyovers in time to the satisfaction of the client, the stakeholders, and the communities. Orabadi will be commissioned tomorrow. That is flyover number 6, Waterlines flyover number 7, Ikoku flyover number 8, and Ada George flyover number 9 are in progress and will be delivered in time as promised. This record demonstrates the success story of River State, a commitment of Julius Berger, and a strong partnership between River State and Julius Berger. Consequently, we have signed the construction of the 10th flyover, the Rumukurushi-Elimbo flyover, today. The flyover consists of 13 spans with a length of 292 meters, including 2 ramps with a total length of 817 meters. The flyover is to be completed over a 10-month construction period, which will set a new record time. The River State government has shown their vision and foresight in a true investment in infrastructure for progress, not only in roads and flyovers, also in the development of key building infrastructure and healthcare services. We commend the River State government for this, and we are honored to be chosen partner for construction of this vision. I'm confident and without doubt that with the strong commitment of our client, Julius Berger will unfailingly deliver on the project requirements and on time. And we will deliver quality of works to highest standard, the Julius Berger standard. On behalf of the entire management and board of directors of Julius Berger, I thank our client, the River State government, especially the Executive Governor of River State, His Excellency Chief Barrister Naisim Wike, CON, for choosing Julius Berger as a construction partner for this project. Thank you.
Of the government and people of the state, sincerely appreciate Julius Berger for keeping to contract agreements in the previous contracts that were entered with them. Remember, after the 2019 election, we did make promises to our people, and one of such promises that we are going to see how we can decongest the traffic situation in Port Harcourt and its environs. To the glory of God, just like the managing director of Julius Berger has stated, we have awarded before now 9 flyovers. The 6th we have commissioned 5, and the 6th one will be commissioned tomorrow, while the other remaining 3 are almost 80% completed. We believe, by the grace of God, April will be commissioning some of the remaining 3. And this is the 10th one we promised to the people of the state that we are going to carry out the 10th flyover. We've signed the contract today, but we do know before the signing, we have paid you almost 80% of the money. So you have no excuse of not completing within time. We had agreed and we have told and promised our people that no project that is being impacted upon by this government will be abandoned or left to be completed by the incoming or next administration. We don't want to be a burden or create a crisis for any other government that is coming, so that they will start on a clear footing. So we believe that you will utilize the period we have, the season we have, and urge you, because I do know, so that the other 3 flyovers that are almost 80% complete will not be delayed. Different set of people have to move into this 10th flyover, so that you don't go and move all your men from the other 3 flyover down to this 10th flyover, and then this 3 will go. Of course, you know there's a sanction. And I told you, I've always said that look at the terms of agreement and whether we are the ones that are not fulfilling. But I do know that we fulfill all our promises. So any of the parties that fails, do not comply with the agreements, then the sanctions in the agreement must be applied. It's important. And I believe after this ceremony, I would like to discuss with the MD and the regional manager, so that so many issues will be ironed out, so that we can complete every project that has been awarded on time. Time is running. I mean, I don't think we have up to 14 more months. Even if you have up to 14 months, the best way to say that you have 10 months, so that you'll be able to achieve what you want to achieve. I'm sure that by the time you complete this 10th flyover, people will be very, very happy. Yes, they're happy, but they'll be happier, you know, that you have made promise and you have fulfilled the promise. Part of the problems we have in this country is that when you initiate an idea or try to conceptualize something you intend to do, and then you will not back it up with the finances that is required. That, of course, is part of the delay in the abandonment of projects in government. And then you see variation every time. A project that's supposed to cost 1 billion, at the end of the day, that project stays 7, 8 years. It will now cost up to 9 billion naira because of the inflation day by day. So we believe that our own strategy of paying up to this percentage will not bring in anything like a variation, except government maybe has added some additional jobs. But if it is within what we have agreed, and which is what I have always told the Commissioner for Works, this idea of going in, before you conceptualize, before you design, you must have taken everything into consideration, even the compensation for buildings and relocation of posts. But this idea that something you have done, then later you come up, oh, we did not take into consideration there's one building there, as if the building just came up. Or that's why we want to take out the drain. Before now, you know that this is where you take the drain. So everything must be taken together, because it is unfair when you have said this is what the design has been done. Then later you come back to say, oh, we never knew that we have taken this or that building. Our idea that we were going to pass through this way. I mean, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. These are ways of forbidding corruption. You know, the other way of trying to bring in corrupt tendencies, which is not the best. So, and two, the idea of the contractor telling you this is the thing to be done. They ought to have known now, before now. So not tomorrow is, oh, we want to expand it. No, there's nothing like that. So let it remain as we have agreed. As far as I'm concerned, I won't talk about payment of this job again until when they have done 90% of the job. But if we have paid 80%, they should have done 90% before any subsequent payment. Of course, if you even look at what the balance, it will not go up to 1 billion because of the retention. So actually, we can say that the money that left about is almost for retention purposes. So we believe that you have to put in your best and see that we complete. I've assured you that no delay from us. I've approved the file on the relocation of the electric poles, and I hope for compensation, the file must have come in, because all these delays would not agree. So the company don't come back to say, oh, we're waiting for you to have paid for compensation, and so we can't continue because compensation has not been paid. So I don't want any delay in this job. Once more, thank you. We believe we got now to partner together for the development of the state. Thank you. God bless you.
Thanks for checking out SYMFONI on YouTube. Please be sure to subscribe and like our videos for updates.